Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing? Good to see everybody. Just let you know, I'm still here, alive and well. I don't know where that rumor came from. Hey, Julie, Camo, Magical Misty Skywatcher, Sister Golden Hair, Skies Above, MF Edits, Priceless Chicks, Richard Borba, System Failure, I want to thank everyone for the concern. You got Nancy Figat. Hope I missed anyone. I'm just scrolling through. Cerebral Prices. Yeah, see, a lot of comments did get removed. That's weird. There's comments that were on this yesterday that didn't appear. That's funny. Hey, Wash Woman, Scarface, Mike in Florida. Yeah, good to see everyone. I'm sorry about that mix up. I'm sorry about that. Wow, that was crazy. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's kind of weird. That's funny. Hey, Becca Morrison, how you doing? Anyway, I'm alive and well, and I don't know who started that nonsense. I know I've been out of the picture for a while, but there was no reason for that. I don't know, the microphone just kept turning on. I keep muting it, but anyway, hopefully we're good now. So how well you been doing? I've been very busy. Got Heavens and Gems, how you doing? Jace Ventura, how you doing? Good to see you here too, Jace. I know you had trouble with your channel. Me too. I'm just getting off of 2 strikes. So I'll be back in business here on my channel again. Woohoo. Hey, Rev22. Good to see you. Shanna Hania. Good to see you too. Everyone. Much love to everybody. Like I say, it was kind of weird hearing that I passed away. You know what I'm saying? That just goes to show you, though, you do really have to be careful what you hear. Can I attend a funeral? Unreal. It's not even really funny, but, all truth tellers are having problems. Yep, you got that right. You got that right. You got 1 strike left. I can't post for 2 weeks. Oh, Wash Woman. Yeah, you've gone through channels though. I'm still hanging on. Much love to you, Mike, too. Sorry again about, everyone thinking that I passed away when I didn't. Yeah, that was a really nasty rumor, and I have an idea who and where it probably came from, but I can't assume, you know. But anyway, I'm here, I'm well, and yeah, I see that, Mike. It's crazy. There's absolutely no reason for it. Yeah, Jace Ventura. Let me see if I remember how to do this. Okay, if you don't have Jace Ventura, I know he lost his channel. Y'all, you can drop your links to your channels in here so you go check each other out. Jace, you can drop your link in here so everyone can go check you out too. He's another one that puts a lot of truth out there and having trouble with ScrewTube. Definitely being censored big time. If you go against their narrative, you're done. Yeah, exactly. I've been busy with that YouTube. Also, Dominic, how you doing? Sandy Hopkins. I thought we were going to have a week. Unbelievable. Yeah, they're definitely making it harder. Like I said, anyone in here, if you have links you want to share to your channel, drop them in here. Hey, Sarah. Ah, I know. I hear from a lot of people that, of course, you'd be upset. Your friend passed away. Mike Trinseri. Yep. Mike, my neighbor comes over and says, they're talking crazy stuff on YouTube. uh, I heard a lot of stuff too. I heard there's pictures of me in the hospital with a tube down my throat. And I heard another passed from cancer. I do all this holistic stuff, and I passed away from cancer. It don't even remember. It don't even really matter. Whatever. I'm above that. How you doing, skies above? Good to see you. Oh, you didn't hear that rumor? Yeah. Well, there's no pictures of me in the hospital because if anyone knows me that well, I stay away from hospitals. I don't go near doctors. I don't take their. They don't have nothing to offer me. Period. But everything's all right. Earth is falling, sky is looking for you. But I have been utilizing this time. Not only am I taking care of sick people, that are in pretty rough shape, trying to get them back to health with the natural. But I've also been doing a lot of, let me see if I can get this to work. I don't know if this will work or if I have to do each picture. Yeah, that didn't work. I guess I gotta do each picture at a time. All right. Yeah, exactly, Camo. The raised beds. I got 12 yards of garden soil delivered. I had to do all by hand, wheelbarrow. Wait a second, let me see. Wow, this is crazy. I gotta do one at a time. Yeah, I got some pretty cool pictures to show you. But I've also been putting up like 23 panels of fence. Calico Dawn, hello, how you doing? Yeah, Richard Barbo, you even knew I told you that, I'm gonna like just take it easy on screw tube for a while. You know, get away from the drama for a little bit, and I really got a lot done, and I'm trying to show you. Blind straight, wow. Yeah, exactly. Been busy in the yard too, Callie. Yeah. Well, I guess I just gotta show you one at a time. I don't know. This is the cattle paddle fence that I've been talking about to make a garden with. Well, I had it delivered in your pool. Wow. Yeah, it was over 800. I think it was like 800 and something for 12 yards of soil to be delivered. But they charged me an extra $120 because I was 5 miles out of their zone. But for 5 extra miles, it cost me $120. Yeah. Well, here's a picture of the beginning of it. That actually was just a fenced-in garden. Oh, that cattle panel. I just made a frame inside the fenced-in garden and started putting together the greenhouse. Hey, Indigo. Good to see you too. Indigo heard, yeah, passed away from the CB. That is so crazy. Oh, wait, let me get to. Oh, you see all the stones too? There's crazy stones I had to pull out of this ground. Unbelievable. Here is the raised beds, some of them. Thanks a lot, Mark. Exactly. The health system. I agree with that. For profit. Yeah, you can drop in links, guys, of course. Anyone in here, you have links you want to share, you can drop them in. Did I miss Matt Man? How you doing, Matt Man? I see Richard saying hi, I guess. Hey, Priceless Chicks. I have no idea. Well, I actually have an idea, but I can't prove it. I don't know. Anyway, that's a lot of dirt, a lot of shoveling. Let me see. Should have made a video of it, but it's hard to video while you're actually doing the construction. Anyway, I've also been putting up a lot of fence and 23 panels of fence I've been putting up. with Gates. You're very welcome. Hey, Chrissy, how you doing? Aw, I'm sorry about that. There's Matt, man. How you doing? Mic check 1 2. Paris is calling. Oh my, good to see you, True Secret. Much love, Paris. Thank you very much. I'm glad to be here to be able to talk to everyone, of course, versus being in the hospital with a tube down my throat. Yeah. Anyway, like I was saying, I got 23 panels of a fence I've been putting up. No joke. Let me see. There's another one. Thanks, Camo. Yeah, been definitely taking the time, getting stuff done between work. Hey, Jules, nice to see you too. Hope you're doing well also. But yeah, after working all day and doing this until dark where I can't see anymore. Mike, fell asleep. Oh, okay. Hey, Toby, how are you doing? What do you mean? Okay, let's see. Let's get to the. Here is the greenhouse. That's with the cattle panels. Very simple. Hey, Monarch, how you doing? Yeah, no, I believe that you heard from someone else. That's understandable. I'm pretty sure I've seen some comments, so I think I'm sure where it came from, but not positive. You just got rid of snow. Yeah, exactly. It's been very cold here. Hey, Sister Golden Hair, good to see you too. Yeah, it's been pretty cold. It's like a high of 60. Yeah, this a pretty cool greenhouse. It's amazing. The stuff that's in it is actually looking more healthy and growing faster than the stuff that is outside. Dawn morning, how you doing? Good to see you too. Good to see everybody. I'm hoping everyone's doing well. Let's see what else. Here's a shot inside. Thanks, Camo. Put a window on the end of it with a rope where you just pull it closed. Now you know how to get me out of the closet. That's crazy. Wow. 80s and 90s, Rich. It should be at least in the high 70s here, but it's not. Thanks, sister. Appreciate it. It's 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 awesome, really. I never grew out of a greenhouse before, but it's pretty cool. There's a better picture, I think. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that can't even go outside yet. Starlight. Yeah, well, I'll have to email you. You gotta be careful with that one. The one that's asking you. Hmm. The one that's not here right now. Yeah, it snows here for sure if you're talking to me, Jace. Yeah. Hey, where's the inside? I just put a little sidewalk in there with some white rocks, and I got some planted. I got a papaya tree, a avocado tree in there right now. Just gotta go outside. I just planted a black tartarian cherry tree, a pear cherry tree, and another Bing cherry tree. Really, Sandy? You're forced to wear a mask if you go outside? Oh, I see. Yeah, doing morning. That's crazy. I did hear about that. Very sad. And then here's something like this. Hey, dearest Dawn, good to see you too. Alive and well, kicking, breathing. Snow and mayhap less in Canada. Wow. Oh, thanks. I want to thank everybody. Really, much love. Really sorry about it. I should have popped on more often instead of, but after all day and then doing the fencing and the gardening and the planting and just the work. Oh, I'm really beat right now. My body's so sore. My hands, I think my hands swollen even. 'Cause when I close them, you feel it. Oh, my arms, my legs, my back, everything is sore. Indigo says 2 avocado trees for fruit. Yes, you are correct, but this one is the one where you don't need the male and female. Same thing with the fruit trees. The apple tree are self-pollinating. When I have the cherry trees are self-pollinating. But the more you have, the more abundance of fruit you're supposed to get. The same thing with a pear tree I got. Otherwise, I wouldn't have got a pear tree. It's self-pollinating. Yeah, man, it's just the work I've been doing to dig into holes. I mean, putting each post in for this fence is a job because it's like on top of a riverbed. You got to go through a layer of stones and you hit these boulders and wow, you can't use a shovel. You can't use a post hole digger. I'm better off using a screwdriver and a hammer. Didn't really get down far enough. I use a crowbar and I dig it out with my hand. It's unbelievable how many rocks. I've had trailer loads of rocks taken out. Thanks, Dawn. Appreciate it. Actually, I forgot I left it up there. Moringa, awesome. You growing a moringa tree. I believe they get like 40 feet tall. That's awesome, though. It'd take too many years for that. 40 feet, though. Yeah, this actually, the greenhouse is strong, very strong. You know, I tied every single joint together, I wired them together, and then the plastic is on really tight. Yeah, and when you put the 2x4 frames on the end for the window and one for the door, that really tightens it up good. And you can feel the difference on a cool day. You go outside and that thing is warm. Yeah, and those fence posts are going like 26 inches deep. I'm not sure, Chrissy. It probably can be. You probably have a dwarf. Hey, you take care, Captain Tom. Yes. Good to see you here. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. It's good to see everyone. And for the ones that didn't make it today, you know, just please spread the word and let everybody know. Yeah. Come on. I'm still fine, doing well. Come on, son. I will be popping on more, no doubt. I'm like 3/4 of the way done. Thanks, Mike. It's really simple if anyone wants to try doing a cattle panel greenhouse. Just look up some cattle panel videos. That's what I did. Got the idea, and I just put it inside the fenced in garden that I already had. And in those boxes I made, I'm putting all the medicinal plants like in this one here, echinacea plants, the purple cone flower. I've been buying tea, you know, the pounds and pounds. Well, this time I figured I'd try growing my own. Smurfer girl, oh, I didn't see you come in. How you doing? I see someone saying hello to you. Modib, how you doing? Hey, Smurfer. And hopefully I didn't miss anyone else. So how are you doing? You know, what are you guys doing? What have you been up to? There's one other thing I want to tell you also. You know, being busy doing this kind of stuff, it's actually good for you to get some time away from the screen, away from all this stuff that's going on. We know what's up, we know what they're doing, and we, you know, I mean, stay updated, of course, but it's actually felt good, you know, be out there. You know, I was working hard, digging stones out of the ground, putting up a fence and everything. It's just good to not be on the YouTube and many hours of going through videos. You know what I mean? Take a break for yourself. course I did. I sent out like 1,600. Yep. Daisies, yeah, Magical Mystery Skywatcher, spoken daisies. That's funny because actually I'm planting hundreds of the Shasta daisies because they're a medicinal plant as well that you make tea out of. Yeah, check this book out. Here's a book my mother actually ordered for me. I don't buy books, I just look everything up online. But this is the Lost Book of Herbal Remedies. I don't know if you have it or if you can even see it right now, but it's the Lost Book of Herbal Remedies. I just skimmed through it. There's so many in here. Oh, wow. But what I did, just look up the medicinal plants that would grow in your area, in your zone. Do you know that book, Shanna? I don't know it. I've never heard of it before, but it's got a lot of information, and it's just, I don't know. You know what? I don't. If anyone wants to come up here too, let me stop sharing. Hold on. I forgot to even drop the link. If you want to come on up and talk, come on up. All right, you take care, skies above. Have a good night. There you go. Dawn Morning's good tip there. Herb and garden books normally at Goodwill or thrift stores. Yeah, it is a good gift because there's a lot of things in there that I don't even know. So I'll be learning some more. I haven't read a book in 30 years. What? That's funny. Yeah, everybody can drop your links in there if you want. Yeah, I don't really go shopping anymore much, so I pretty much just order offline. I stay away from going shop as much as possible. Here's a view of the other end, actually. Thanks, Washwoman. Thanks, Lou. Just got a small library. Yeah, I've been having problems with that too. That some of them are not germinate and some germinate, and then trying to keep it alive. And wow, I've lost so many just from not being able to keep up on it all. And that's another good point, Dawn Morning. Learn that wild unsorted plants are edible. Yep. There's a lot of stuff out there. It's crazy. Hey, Captain Tom, welcome back. Kelly Kibo, how you doing? Time to upgrade your phone. I hear you. Every time I open my phone or look at my phone, I got that stupid update that I ignore. What you got there? I guess I can put that silently. Let's see. I'll play it with the volume off because I know you play music, Matt Man. There's Matt Manson. Happy Mother's Day and a great to you all. Which, yes, happy Mother's Day to everyone who is a mother. Hope you had a great day. There is no week, Captain Tom. Come on. As far as health wise, I'm not going anywhere. I heard I got 5G'd. I died of a heart attack. I died of cancer. And now, a little while ago, CV. I heard there's pictures of me with the tube down my throat. Unbelievable. I forgot. All right. Carb diet. Yeah, that is unbelievable, isn't it? I've been so busy, I haven't gotten a haircut. I'm like way overdue. It's crazy, hair getting so long. Woo! I gotta go get my government haircut, my $12 government haircut. Yeah, right, Rich? Unreal. Hey, I'm just a normal, well, I was gonna say an ordinary average guy, but what is average nowadays? I have no idea. Just me, I'm nobody special. I'm not a big channel like I hear these other channels. I heard this, what? I heard that this could have been a stunt because that's what big channels do, to get more subscribers. You know, First of all, I'm not monetized. I'm not here for the money. I'm here just for everybody. I came here to help wake people and realize it's hard to wake people. I actually wake people more in person than online. Snafu's here. I didn't see you come in. How you doing, Snafu? Good to see you. I don't know if you heard the news or not, but here I am. I'm good. I'm alive and well. I'm still kicking. Kathy Montgomery, how you doing? Yeah, the optics are always high. Unbelievable. Yep. It's good to see you too, Snafu. How you been? How's everything over there? Doing all right? Matt Man's got the sky on lockdown. I agree, Captain Tom. I'm hereish. No, Dawn. I was not sick. I'm not sick. Never was sick. It was just a nasty stunt that was pulled. Give Matt the thumbs up. That was a happy Mother's Day sky check. Yeah, much love. If you want to come on up, drop the link again. That is a sick stunt, you know? Someone that does something like that. I mean, really think about it. Thanks, Mike. How you doing, Navy Dogs? Yeah, that's just proved, dearest Dawn, what you know it's really weird hearing it about yourself though, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. Everyone in here is awesome. Much love to you all. That's right, Kathy. Aw, thanks, Camo. I'm glad you're doing good, Navy Dogs. Hope everyone's doing well. I didn't have anything lined up to show tonight because I only came on to actually let everybody see my face, and I am here. I'm alive. I'm well, and I thank everybody for the concern. Much love to everyone. That dearest Dawn. Yeah, But then you see some of the people that were writing stuff too. I don't want to say any names, but I should. You had a bird in your room? Wow. You never know. This could be a clone. Imagine that. I'm not cloned. But how would you know? Starlight dropping the CERN videos. Where's the birthmark? Conspiracy realist mom. Hello. Cheers. Got the coffee. Got my dirty hands. They're actually clean. But oof. Hurting. Yeah. I see that. It's really awesome. It's one thing, when you have your channel and you have subscribers, but when you get to know people and they become your friends, and it's awesome. I love you all too. I appreciate it. I'm always here for everybody. Can you prove that, Bob? Oh, really, Starlight? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's really evil, really. Me too. You're all awesome. I met some super people, no doubt. Smurfer, I have no idea either. You know, and it's been going on ever since last year. Been putting up with this nonsense for a year. That's a good way of looking at it, Chrissy. Anything that was intended for bad always turns out for good. That's what's up. Jealousy of what, though? I don't know. There's nothing to be jealous of. It's alive. Jenny 8675309. I'm alive. Like Washwoman said, Happy Mother's Day, ladies. You're in the background. Oh, thanks, Jenny. Hope everything's all right there, too. I hear you, Navy Dogs. I don't know. There's really no reason for it. All right, Monarch, you take care. Enjoy your cleaning the kitchen. Let me see. Yeah, I was just showing some pictures. Conspiracy realist mom of the garden. Rock Uncle, God love you, True Seeker. Hey, how you doing? Ugh, hope you're doing well. Yeah, always much love, Rock. Thanks for the email, your concern. Unbelievable. Yeah, glad to see you too. You just gotta be careful where you hear things from, you know. And I think you probably don't know who, but you know the person, Rock. I think that's where it came from. But anyway, yeah, I'll show you a conspiracy realist mom. I'll show you a real quick one here. I don't know if I showed the one with the window. You probably did. But here's the one end of the greenhouse with the window open. Yeah, Camo, you have no idea. It's unbelievable. I had a hard time keeping up because as I was replying text messages and emails, I was getting replies back, and it's just wow, trying to keep up. It's awesome. Hear from everybody, no doubt. Thanks, Navy Dogs. Okay, Lou. Yeah, Rock, you're right. Definitely shows. Well, of course, I'm gonna answer you, Camo. It's really not so big. It's actually, I think it's 9.5 feet because it was 10 by 16. It's 9.5 by 16 now. But it's big enough for me. Let me see. I'll get a different angle. 3,000 miles apart. Yeah. And you're right, Rock. So many great people here. Let's see. Well, this isn't the latest one, but Yeah, okay. Because on the outside of this greenhouse, alongside that fence, I actually dug down about 18 inches and I filled it up also with the garden soil. That way, whatever I plant a bunch of snap peas there to grow up that fence all the length of the garden. And in front of it, I have garlic all the way across. How you doing, 1111? Sorry to see you come in. Hope everything's going well for you. I hope I didn't miss anyone. But yeah, I'll start doing some more videos and I will actually start showing how I've done some of the stuff. It's pretty simple. Code 1212, TikTok. Good to see you too, Lev Lemon. Hope everything's well there, Rowan. Here, I'll show you again for the Conspiracy Realist Mom. Show you how the inside looks. That'd be awesome if everybody would make one of these really simple. I put a little 16-inch walkway down the middle. I dug it inside this greenhouse. I dug down a good 2 feet, cleaned out all the rocks out of the soil, and then I filled it up with garden soil. You shopping on eBay while you're listening, Smurfer? Yeah, I got a ton of stuff everywhere, not just inside there. Everywhere. Unbelievable. I would build you one, Rock. I don't have no time either, but I'd still build you one if I could. Thanks, Navy Dogs. Oh, you sell on eBay? Oh, okay. Yeah, dearest Dawn, I did. I've been talking about making that for a couple of years, and this time I did it. Yeah, exactly, Jenny. This is what I've been doing with my time, from after work until dark. Or I mean, I can't even see anymore. I use my. This is what I used to see. I just shake my phone. Woohoo! This is how I see it at night. Yeah. Well, to make it wider, Mike, I see what people do is they raise it up. I didn't raise mine up. I left it pretty much on the ground. I only put a 2x6 around inside frame. But some people might have it like 2 feet raised beds on each side, then put that cattle panel so it is higher so you can go wider. That's actually 4 panels. They're 4 feet by 16 feet, Mike. So they're 4 feet wide. I did 4, but they're 16 feet long. But when you bend them, I probably got like 6'4", 6'5" space at 9.5 feet wide. Could have went higher, but I wasn't worried about the height so much. Good to see you too, Kelly. And we're definitely going to some strange times daily. That's good also, Camo. You gotta take some time away from the internet. Like I said, while I was doing all this stuff, I was thinking too, because if I wasn't doing it, I'd be online. Here he is, Crowborn Kip. How you doing? I'm doing all right, as you see. Hope you are too. Yeah, you missed the long streams. Well, after today, I don't have any strikes at all, so I'll be able to do some more streaming. But I'm sure it won't take them long to nail me twice. They're pretty good at that. The last time they nailed me 2 strikes in a row. One day I got one, the next day I got another one. That's why I had to wait till May 9th. Anybody have videos of their garden and stuff, what they've been doing? You can drop the links, I'll show them. Anyone build a greenhouse yet? All right, Rich, you take care too. Thanks for coming, appreciate it. Everybody check out Richard Borba's time-lapse video. Shanna remembers. Well, I'm glad you were right, Rock. I'm glad you had the right feeling. I heard that too. Private listed videos even getting hit. That's crazy. I haven't had that happen, but I usually don't make any videos private. No greenhouse yet. Okay, Bob. Jesse T. Bob's alive. How you doing, Jesse? Wow, Dawn Morning says, I made garage greenhouse. Oh, wait, if anyone else has any links, I'll grab it before I start playing this one. Garage greenhouse, that must be a good size one. Okay, I got it, Shanna. Anyone else? If you don't have Richard Borwa, check out Richard Borwa. He dropped his link. Did you delete all your videos, Camo? I hear you, Mike. We can drop the link, Conspiracy Mom, if you want. I'll grab it. Okay, got you, Rock. Let me scroll up, make sure I didn't miss anyone. Hey, Green Eyed Okie, how you doing? Hope all is well. Wow, 500 videos, Camo. I thought about doing the same thing. What's the point of leaving them up, all them old videos? There's really no point in it. Drops Family Garden. I'm not sure exactly when I passed away. I just heard about it. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. But it was so late and I was so tired and everything. I just told everybody I knew to spread the word that I'm all right, and that's why I actually posted the live stream for tonight early, so people will at least see, hey, wait, he's gonna do a live stream. He's alive. Then I heard people got upset because I put the wrong title. What I put? Is it a rumor I'm dead? I don't know. I just put what I put. There's nothing behind it. Nothing behind a picture. I just looked up the picture. I'm dead. And I took it, used it. Thanks, Rock. Hey, Fang Missus. Good to see you. Yeah, it's just unbelievable. Conspiracy Mom, did you drop the link? Let me see. Yep, okay. I get it. Yeah, I should have popped on YouTube instead of taking so much time off in one stretch. Sorry about that. But once I get going on that, I got 23 panels of fence plus putting up the greenhouse and 2, 4, 6, 8 flower boxes in the back with the arches, 4x8 for sweet potatoes. Unabused and confused. Please forgive me. Oh, what was I doing? Busy Bob the Builder. Yeah, that's actually no joke. Job's been busy too. What did you do unused? I don't understand that, Jenny. Are you talking to me? Maybe not. Turkey boy, huh? Oh, you did two videos, Mike? I didn't see two. I heard that you posted one, so I went and checked. I didn't see the other one. Yeah, relax, Navy dogs. Take a deep breath. Everything's good. We're all good. Used and abused. Yep. Oh, I see. Yeah, I didn't even go to the comments. That said rest in peace. I just started texting everybody and emailing everybody and talked to some. Used, abused. I saw you did. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad you didn't do a video, Rock. You know, Drop. I've been downsizing my garden year after year after year. It's getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Then you know what? Because I've always had more than enough. But this year I'm just going crazy. Anywhere I can put something, it's going in the ground, whether it's in the greenhouse or not. Wow. Yeah. Used and abused. Used, abused, and confused. Sorry, you'll have to wait a while longer before you can rest in peace, Bob. That goes two ways too. So, wow, 36 by 50. That's no joke, Dawn. We're not going anywhere, Shanna. We're going to be around for a while. Is that the video you dropped, Conspiracy Mom? Because don't give me a strike already. I wonder if it's the same person that I'm thinking of, Starlight. I'll have to email you. I didn't see Mark. Come on, Markster. I didn't see it. Y'all getting blocked from a certain place. Or you take care too. Used and abused. You take care. Yeah. I'm glad you waited, Camo. That just goes to show you too, because I remember when someone passed away, I kind of did the same thing. I was telling everybody else I heard that happened, and it's crazy. But that one came out to be true. I ruined it. I'm sorry, Rock. I'm sorry about that. No drama queens allowed. I'm sorry. 1,860 square feet. That's crazy. I'm gonna start sharing here. Let's see. March 13th, 2021. Garden greenhouse and indoor grow box updates. Bow, bow, bow. Thanks, Mike. Is there sound in there? Because I don't hear it. Dawn, I don't know if there's a volume or not. Oh, I know what I did. I probably didn't click that little box. Hold on. Start over. Sorry about that. Guess I got a little rusty at this. Okay. Audio. Now it should work.
March 13th, 2020 sunset. Beautiful. See how fast I can do this. Compare it to last year's video. We have our daylilies. The skunk tree coming up. Kind of taking the top off the leaves. Our mums from last year still green. We're still dead. Here's our tulips. How exciting. A little bit of growth. Got a baby. Ha! You can get your birdies. You can get it. Baby. Baby. This is new this year. They've cut back these lines super far. Be doing lots of wildflowers. Done this whole thing. And that is totally normal. Okay. Don't remember what these are. Sunflowers. Obviously, bulbs come up first. My spring about no, they are. My peonies. Just starting to poke out. Got 1, 2, 3. We have our grow box of cilantro, coriander from last year. I don't think it's gonna make it. And that's okay, because we got lots of stuff that's gonna make it. Be out here as soon as can be. Way to reuse your caps. We got chocolate mint. Lemon bergamot right there. This is why we tag stuff. As you can see, this is all new. Coming up. So what you're going to do is you're going to take those off. Oh, it's all pretty. There's BB. Hi, BB. Miss Bella Bird. Belly Belly. different plants. This is my peppermint. See what you do. You can check on it from there. Check it. It also helps to keep critters out. You see it? Yeah. You see what's in there? That's little mint plants. Okay, come on, baby. Let's see if we can keep going. We have our plants from last year. Some kind of flower that's starting to bud up out of the ground. And kind of let this stuff lay over here this year. So today, discovered old bulbs. How exciting. Super cool. We've got our shroom stump, our rocks, lilacs have just started to bud. Just started to bud out. We have our sage from last year. Chocolate mint parsley is coming back. I need to pull that. Hyssop, sage, oregano. You can tell like right there. All under here. Brand new spring growth. This is our lemon bergamot from last year that flowered, and these are the seeds. Oops. Chamomile. My rose bushes. I think it's hens and chicks. Hard to tell. I don't remember. It was here when we got here. Over here, got our dirt. A vine that comes up, a tree, rose bushes. This is wild lettuce. It was here last year, and now this year it's going to be a great big tall stalk. Look at this. All of this is chives, onions, garlic. This is my only rosemary plant, and it doesn't look too happy. Uh-oh. At all. That's not good. And this is my only thing that made it from last year. I transplanted and overwintered properly. Arugula, of all things. But it's okay. Then come around back here. To the greenhouse. With the baby. Same greenhouse as before. We've got this year's upgrades. Smells green. Lettuce. Our grow lights. I just put in a thermometer that tells me my temperatures. Looks like our 60 and 24 hours. It's been 71 and 60. I got some insulation to put around here to keep it warmer. We have a utility shelf that I got. So do that. This is my lettuce. This is the only thing that has been transplanted so far because lettuce likes cooler temperatures. Some old milk gallons we're trying to grow some lettuce from. And there's all my starts. Do my best to leave links to the insulation and lights. It's just a regular greenhouse. It's like 4.5 by, it's like 4 feet long, 6 feet tall. I have it on my sole window in the side of the garage. And plants that we're going to be doing. Hummingbird vine, wisteria, and gooseberries we got today. We got pots, supplies in here, so everything's ready to go. Lights hooked up on a timer. Way to keep it temperature controlled in here. So let me go back inside and I'll finish up my tour. Hold on. Just real quick. As we're going inside, check the sunset out. How many layers of the atmosphere can we mess with at once? I don't know, that's a good question. Don't ask anybody. Here. Good looky, Captain Hickey. It's beautiful. 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 And so, alright, here's our indoor setup. A little bit different lights. And these are cardboard boxes, aluminum foil. Different things. Oh, that's taken off. What is that? Swiss charts. That's why I mark them. This side is not too hot. Spinach, sage, lemon bergamot. Got a lot of rope to that hole so we can adjust our height. We'll hook set up. This one is my new one for this year. It's a repeat of light, just a little bit different. I've got it so I can flip it open so I can get in here easier. Got our tomatoes. Crazy. We need some water. Definitely, and you always want to lift them up and water them in from the bottom. Don't let the water sit because that can promote mold. Ooh, like those are in water, I can tell. Ooh, no, they're just very. That's rosemary, collards, mustard, azu. I know that's hyssop, and fennel. I know that's also tomatoes. So anyway, there's no reason why you guys can't grow anything. I'll show you one more thing, real quick. Inside, super dark, cold. Inside. This is another one of the only plants that came back from, or stay alive from last year. We got some leafage. And we've just bought our seed potatoes to start sprouts a couple weeks before we put them in the ground. We got some dill growing over here. Mums, all kinds of plants. So, you guys enjoy your tour. Give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Awesome, Dawn. That's what's up. Ooh. Let me go back and thumbs up before I forget. There we go. That was a nice tour, but you said everything's greener now. That'd be cool to see it. And grown indoors, you got me. That's for sure. I mean, I've lost a lot because I just couldn't keep up on it. Some got too dry, or some were too wet, or uh. Oh yeah, Rock. I don't know which one you're talking about. Oh, Bernie Dan posted. Oh, no, I haven't heard from Vernon. Oh, you're very welcome, Dawn. Of course. That's awesome. I have a little greenhouse. It's probably like 2 foot by maybe 3 foot. You know, just a little starter thing that I use to start. You know, the small guys. Okay, Mom. I hear you. Thanks for the warning. Appreciate it. Yeah, drop that link again, Dawn, while I play Shannon's video. You know, that everyone can go over and check it out. And if you don't have Dawn, Dearest Dawn's channel, you can grab her up while you're there. And of course, smash your thumbs up for her. I gotta clean my phone out so I can video. I mean, I'm so full of pictures and videos and all kinds of stuff. Wow. But I'll get to your video too, Snafu. Let me actually, I'm gonna stop real quick. I better go grab it before it disappears. Okay, I grabbed yours, Mike. Yeah, right. Snafu. Can you drop that link again? Because it is gone. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's gone. Bob the Ghost. Yeah. Yeah, it's always good to see everyone. That's what's up. I'm glad we got together. It's been a while. Okay, thanks, Drop. All right, just hold on a second. Let me see. Okay, here we're gonna play Shanna. Thanks, Darlene. That's a rock set too. Look pretty good for Dead Man. All right. Why y'all might not have seen me lately? Gardening and chickens. Ah, you got chickens too.
See me, but this is why I've been busy and haven't been making videos. There's some cauliflower I got going, there's some lettuce. These are not coming up. These were flowers, but that's some more cauliflower waiting on them. I got this is some, right there, that's green beans. We got some more lettuce. We got some cream pea. This is okra. Some black eyed peas coming up. This is a bunch of watermelons. Hopefully those will sprout out. These I just planted today. We got sweet peas and green beans. I just planted these today, so they're not coming up. These are all zinnias because you gotta have some flowers in there, you know. And this is eggplants and artichokes, which I just planted today. Thank you, Mark Skywatcher sent me those. There's some tomatoes, barely coming up. That's watermelon. We got some corn back there. I think that is a watermelon too. Got some, I think that's another watermelon I just planted today. I got some, we'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes because I planted some avocado seeds. Yeah, not sure how that's going to go. Got some onions getting ready to go out in the garden. Let me pause this so I can take you outside, but we're in the greenhouse. Right there's where the snake was attacking me. Anyway, let's get this back in focus. So this is what is inside. I put a lot of stuff outside, so I'm gonna pause it and go outside so I can show y'all. All right, so these are a couple I took out of the greenhouse so I could let them get some air. These are zucchinis, some squash. These are more watermelon and a sunflower. not ready to put this one in the ground yet. He's a little bitty guy. And we'll walk over here and show you some more. So there's another one of my sunflowers. Just planted him today. Hopefully mulched it. Hopefully he'll do all right. And my corn. This is just to protect it from the Bermuda, because we got Bermuda and it's so invasive. And I was going to plant another one there, but I'm going to hold off because I think he's still too young. And I'm going to have sunflowers in between 3 of my corn plants. Got to have some more corn to put there. And there's another sunflower. And sorry about the wind, you guys. There's another one, little sunflower. And this is how I kept this alive. I put this tarp over it and weighted it down all around. This is my grapevine, which is looking amazing. I put a golf club in the ground, old pitching wedge, to keep the tarp from coming down on it, but it protected it. Obviously, this winter it kept it from that horrible freeze. And and we got this last little sunflower I got, and then I'm gonna take you over here to my west side. All right, this is a sweet pea and also green bean. This sweet pea hopefully will take over this. I don't know if you call this goat wire or what. I think it'll work good, maybe. And also, I'm gonna take you out to show you the chickens. So I'm gonna pause again. All right, you guys, this is not the best conditions because I got these chickens given to me last minute. So we tried to make shift a place to be. Hello. Say hello. So this is an old camper we retrofitted to work for the chickens. And then I just built this yesterday so they can stand on this. They do like to sleep up here on this top deck. And they only want to lay eggs behind this chair in that little cubby and occasionally in this little cubby. So say hey, baby. What's up? You want some food? They like, Mama, what's up? So anyway, I just wanted to show y'all why I've been busy and hadn't really been around. I've just been taking care of a bunch of stuff. I hope everybody has been having blessed times, and may Yahuwah be with you all. I love you guys, and I'll talk to y'all later. Happy Monday.
Happy. Nice, Shanna. You're also doing a good job. That's some of the things I planted is the catnip, the red sage, blue sage, lamb's ear, coxcomb, echinacea, dandelions, Shasta daisy. They're just some of the medical herbs that I planted off the top of my head right now. I can't think of anything else. Yeah, I got like lemon, mint, thyme. Yeah, you're doing good. Me too, Shannon. I'm not a professional. Started out really good, but then as time went on, I lost so many. I'm not going to start so early next time. Tried too early. I think that's what the problem was. This is Mike's tribute. True Secret 2020 is alive and well. Praise the Lord. Link in the description.
I'm so happy to hear this news. True Seeker 2020 is alive and well. He's going live 9 p.m. tonight.
Wow.
It's after midnight, so 9 p.m. tonight. I am so happy. Much love, brother.
Much love, boy.
A little while. Peace.
Oh, that's crazy. You know, that's just crazy hearing something like that for yourself. That's weird. Oh. Thanks, Mike, for that. Appreciate it. back there. Give that thumbs up. All right, we're here at Rock Uncles. What you got, Rock? Jabbing feeling. What if? Buried axe blade. You're not mourning. I'm fine. I'm not a clone. I'm not an alien. I'm not a hologram. What else am I not? Unreal. No, that's just some crazy nonsense, really. But like y'all said, if that's what it takes to get me to come back online, because if that didn't happen, I probably wouldn't have. I'd probably have been chilling tonight, letting my body recuperate, and then back at it again tomorrow. At your own risk, it mentions it. Not a snowflake. Yep. Yep. Thanks, Kathy. Appreciate it. I don't know if I should play this or not, Rock. Now you got me wondering. What do you think? Okay, Mike. I understand. I'll let you call it, Rock. Yay or nay? What do you think? So you know what's up, Blind Straight. Yeah, digging. Crazy, right? You probably have a lot less rocks than I do, though. You have to dig a 90 by 36 feet retaining wall tomorrow. Wow. They have removed a bunch. I'll tell you what, then maybe I'll skip this one because I didn't even check. But today's I'm supposed to be good. I'll drop the link. Let's see, where's everybody? Here we are. Here is Rock Uncle's video. He just warned me maybe I shouldn't play it just in case. So check out Rock's videos. That's not. That's what you're. Okay, that's a conspiracy mom. I'll link too, because she warned me not to play hers. Possible copyright. There is her link. And I'm going to play Snafu's video real quick. Snafu snaps. Happy Mother's Day from the Snafu crew. Truth, yo.
Much love, Snafu crew. Happy Mother's Day. And that's the truth, yo.
Let me start by saying I believe mothers should be respected. Loved, honored, and cherished, most certainly they should be protected. Webster tells us that a mother is a female parent, one who gives birth. But But for those of us with a good mom, we know of her even greater worth. She was the one who was always there, knowing just the right time to say yes. Though hated then, we see now that even her no's were meant for our best. In times of hurt, her words captivated our hearts, working what some would call her mommy magic. We see now that it was just grace and love, as she helped us through times so tragic. But before we get swept away in a world of fairy tales and myths, we give pause realizing that Mother's Day for all is not a day of joy and bliss. For some people, the thought of Mother's Day causes them to mourn. For this day is one of great pain and suffering, a day where their heart is torn. Divorced, abused, abandoned, words that have left many moms feeling alone, as they never settled into their role, trying instead to protect the children in their home. And what about the pain endured by those who could never have a baby, leading them to believe that God's love is at best a baby? For all you young ladies who long for the great treasure of a new birth, may I speak life into your heart. It is your heart, not your womb, that is the measure of your true worth. The emptiness you feel right now because there is no life within your womb can only be filled by the gospel, not a child, a job, or even a faithful, loving groom. And others of you may be struggling from the fact that you bought the world's distortion. The pain you feel today is rooted in yesterday's abortion. Before we go any further, allow me to speak life where death may reign. Jesus' blood is sufficient to cleanse even the darkest sin stain and to heal the deepest soul's pain. Draw from your past, but don't live there, for to do so will turn your heart to stone. But look to the love of Jesus, a love that on an old rugged cross for the world was shown. On that cross, Jesus commissioned his earthly mom with a very exciting task, one that would change her world and another's. What was it, you ask? Behold, your son, Mary. He spoke concerning the disciple for whom he had a special love. An adoption at a funeral, something so beautiful it could have only been written from above. For all the moms who gained the status not in a hospital, but rather in a court of law, we praise God that through adoption, you too answered the motherhood call. And finally, for those whose moms are no longer on this earth and sod, we pray that today will find you cherishing the moments and mothers given to you by God. Moms, we stand in your honor today. We thank you for all that you've done. May you continue to mom well until you can no longer see the sun. S-U-N, you know the ball of fire that hangs in the sky. May the S-O-N reignite your passion. May you pass it on before you die. May all the hurts and the joys and the pains of your story simply just not be wasted, but may they from your memory be cut and on your children's heart be pasted. Happy Mother's Day, moms. We truly value all your tendencies and yes, even your little quirks. But most of all, we thank you for modeling for us the truth that love truly works.
Hashtag truthy.
Right there I am. Nice one, Snafu. I'll drop the link. Happy Mother's Day from Snafu Crew. Check out Snafu if you don't have them already. Let's see, where am I here? I did that. And we'll try Richard Borba. I'll drop this link as well. He's always shown his California sky. Yeah, thank you for everybody sharing. It's good to hear Blind Straight. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Sandy. Thanks, Bird X-Blade. No, I'm I'm good. No, not fighting any kind of cancer or any tumors or anything like that. Okay, Rock. I'll go grab it right after this video. Thank you, Lou, Washwoman. Appreciate it. Much love to you too, Snafu. You're very welcome. Yep, you have a good night, Washwoman. The line through the sun. I dropped a link if anyone wants to come on up. And I'll be dropping a link for this video of Richard Borba. He's does sky videos every day. He's on it. Okay, Camo. I'm getting low on my coffee here. I haven't heard of Benny Wills. Oh, this is a time lapse from 5/8/21 from yesterday. It is definitely good to see you too, Sandy. Hope you stay well there. It's almost my bedtime too. What's up with that link, Shanna? And Rock, you want to drop that link again? It's probably gone. And I'll play that next. What's the fun meme? Fun meme Monday. Okay, cool, Rock. I'll grab it. Look at that orange. Nice. Could that be lithium? Maybe. Wow, Snafu snaps 3. Come on. It's getting out of control. Or it is out of control. What am I saying? Oh, wow, I didn't even know Navy Dogs put a video. Let me see. Shanna's. Oh, Benny Wells. Okay, gotcha. I'll have to check them out. I'll subscribe. Check them out. You recommend them?
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Meme Monday. I'm your host, Benny Wills. This is my channel. Maybe it's YouTube.
I'll stop sharing it.
Hey,
How you doing,
Bob.
Drop? How you doing, Jenna?
Hey, Drop.
Good to see you.
Hey, I only sent you that link to Benny because he does. You don't have to play it. I thought, sometimes it's just nice to laugh. And every Monday in the evening, he puts up a bunch of memes. It's usually not even an hour, somewhere around an hour, of all the memes from the week, and just to laugh about the jabs and stupid crap,
Well,
Mhm.
everybody needs a
put
good
a
laugh
lighter
now and then,
spit on
right?
stuff. Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason I posted it for everybody in chat. If you want to play some of it, I know Benny will not care. But he might say something you don't want said on you. That's why I was like, you don't have to play it. I just wanted to put it out there so y'all can enjoy tomorrow because he does a meme Monday pretty much every Monday.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
do you know what pinball is?
I do not.
Oh, pinball is a Prepper channel. But he was talking about feudal systems and how they're trying to negotiate us into that now. And like 2 years ago, I started talking about feudal systems, remember? I don't know if you followed my old channel, but you got the serfs, you got the masters, and you got the moat being around. And it's like all this stuff's happening, but how long is it going to take for people to be, handcuffed before they say enough is enough?
Yeah, I ask myself that all the time. To be honest, I'm like, wow.
How do you like the cake? Does Marie Antoinette have enough cake for us all?
No.
The breadcrumbs. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to see food shortages real soon.
I know. I just bought 300 pounds of chicken food.
I've got 1,000 pounds sitting right here, right now. Chicken feed.
I just went yesterday and bought. They were closing the feed store, and I was like, I really need to buy some because I was like, I got enough money just to go get that. So I went and got 300 pounds because I was like, man, this money might be worthless soon. So I was like, I need to put it in something that is worth something,
Well, if you look,
and especially before especially before the prices of it goes insane.
They've already gone up a couple bucks a 50-pound bag. Yeah. And so I made sure I've got at least 1,000 pounds right now. I'll probably get more next week and the next week and the next week to feed my chickens. Even though
same here.
I did figure out that broccoli and not broccoli, but Brussels sprouts and kale grow during the winter, even with all the snow on top of them. Okay, so I'm going to grow a whole bunch of broccoli sprouts, even though they don't even grow, to the point where they actually produce something for me. They'll grow this year, and I can go out there and pick them during the winter and feed my chickens if I have to.
I think cauliflower will grow in the winter too. I'm not sure about that. I could be wrong.
I'm in the 6B. It didn't survive. But I need to think about alternative food systems for my meat birds and birds, So.
Yeah. Same here.
So I'm thinking I'm going to grow a whole bunch
even the owner of the feed store, he was like, yeah, because he sells seeds too. And I was like, sounds to me like I might need to be growing my own corn and stuff. And he's like, well, he said it's in his circles, that's the talk too. Even though, and this is coming from the feed store guy, he's like telling me it's fixing to go bad, real bad.
Yeah, I went over there this week and I grabbed 500 pounds of feed, and they said, well, it keeps going up every week. We don't know how much it's going to be next week. And I was like, and one gal was saying, well, that's too much. That's too expensive and everything. I looked at her and said, you better buy the feed now because it's going to be a lot more expensive 2 weeks from now.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's crazy. Everything's going up though. Everything.
I
Well, you
think
keep,
I paid $14 for my 50-pound bag of scratch, and I think that it was the same price for the 50-pound bag of the pellet feed.
yeah, with the
So
pellet feed with the oyster in it, it's $18.99 now here. It used to be $16.99, you know, earlier, about 6 months ago. Of course, our feed is a little more expensive here in Washington State than it is, you know, other places, but
well,
it's not
I
getting
just bought
cheaper.
the separate 50-pound bag of the oyster stuff by itself,
Right,
just for the oyster shell, you know.
right. You can just save the eggs and clean them real good, and then put them in dehydrator and then crush crap out of them. You know, do the same thing.
Yeah, yeah. I usually do that. But I use that in my plants too. So I don't know. Chickens don't all get it back because I use that when I'm planting my plants too.
Right.
Yeah.
But definitely feed's going to go up, and you know, so if you don't have any birds, you know, like to lay eggs, or you don't have any meat birds, I'll basically since I can have a rooster and I can have other animals, I'm just going to have. I'll try to get another rooster or two in the next month or two, and I'll go ahead and just let them, you know, produce meat birds for me during the winter time if I have to. Because I don't want to
Well,
run out of any chicken nuggets. I don't want any chicken nuggets. They're printed on 3D printers, you know.
I could live on just eggs. I can't. I have to be honest with you. I don't necessarily need to kill any of my chickens. I like them producing me eggs because I am an egg lover. It's like the
Yeah,
perfect food for me.
yeah. I actually, you know, eggs are fine, but um, you know, the simple fact is that this makes it easier for me to read the chat because I have the laptop in front of the big TV screen. But yeah, eggs are fine. They're good source of protein, but you got to be able to feed them too, though. Yeah, Darlene's got a lot of stuff. 5 roosters, 20 chickens, 60 rabbits. She's got all kinds of cold
Dang,
fertilizer coming out of that.
that's a lot of rabbits.
Darlene, do you need a pool boy?
Dude, that's hilarious, Strout.
Well, no, seriously. I mean, if they are, I've had developers running around this place marking the properties around this little town because they're planning on expanding and moving west from Spokane, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to get an offer pretty soon. And of course, they check everybody's finances, check how much you're in debt. I have 0
Mm-hmm.
debt, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and then they'll make an offer, and you know, I offered the guy next door my back 3 acres, back 3 lots, not acres, they're quarter-acre lots. I offered them for $15,000 a piece. Now they're $30,000 a piece.
You take care, Conspiracy Reels, Mom. Much love. You have a good night. Good to see you too.
Good night, Conspiracy Realist Mom. Well, I'm glad the rumor wasn't true, Bob. You know, but I talked to Julie Marvin, and because she called me, she was like telling me, you know, that you'd passed, and I said, I know I heard that already, and I was freaking out, and then she
Bob,
was too, and I said, you know what? Like I said in the chat, I said, you know, Bob, just look at it this way: Bob beat us to the darn finish line. So, I was.
you know, I'm not convinced, Shanna, okay, because I think he may be an Efferberg robot android. Okay, so we have to, Bob, hurt yourself. That way we can tell if you feel pain, you know.
I don't feel
Yeah.
pain.
And when Mark told me, I said it can't be a health related issue. He must have got in a wreck in his hot rod car, you know, or something. That's the only thing I can think of, Bob, is you got into an accident and
Yeah.
is it a Firebird?
Trans Am.
Trans Am. I couldn't remember the name. I'm not good with cars. That's the only thing I can think of. But I'm glad it's not true, man. I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad it's not true also. Unreal.
Well, hey,
can
I'm going to
you
have to get off here as well because my son has to get up at 4 in the morning. So everybody in my house is kind of shutting down. That's another reason y'all don't see me live or anything much in the evenings is because he goes to bed at 8. He's been in bed for 2 hours. So
Yep.
I'm sitting in the laundry room right now, and I don't really like sitting in here. So
so
Well, it's
Bob,
good to
what's
see
your
you,
happier
Shanna.
place, man? What's your happier place?
Right here. I'm fine.
Oh, okay.
you sound
Yeah.
like me, Bob. I'm happy to be home. I like being home.
Yeah, I'm fine. That's
Plenty to
fine.
do around there.
What's that?
There's plenty to do around there, huh?
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
But
It's never ending.
it is. I give props to homesteaders.
Yeah, me too.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a full-time job.
I think
Mm.
my nearest fast food place is like 30 miles away, and I don't care.
Right.
I've got so tired of frozen pizza, I started making my own dough and making my own frozen pizza. It's like, so every pizza I make now is homemade. It's so
Wow.
much better. And
I
it
was
weighs 5
talking to a
pounds.
lady yesterday who she said she's been pretty much bartering for the past 20 years, but only bartering exclusively for the past 7 years. She has not had any money. She's been bartering for 7 years straight. I mean, that's amazing.
Well, we all might be there real soon.
Yeah, we all should try to be there actually.
Yeah, Shanna, I'm trying to increase my productivity of meat, and chickens is one
Mhm.
easy one right now. But I'm
Yeah.
thinking about getting rabbits just for the fertilizer because they're too cute to cull. So I can go out hunting for a moose, an elk, a deer, and I don't have any qualms about taking care of a coyote. But the bunnies, man, you can't do the bunnies like that. But the
That's
chickens,
funny.
hell yeah, they're little raptures, and I got one that follows me around every time I come out there. She comes up to the cage and goes, starts cackling and stuff like that. It's like, oh my god, this thing is a pet.
Yeah, I've got one that as soon as I walk out my front door, here she comes running from the camper, what the camper's our chicken coop. She comes running down the path. She's hollering at me, and then she looks at me like, What you doing? What you doing?" And then we're talking. She's running like a football field away from me, and she runs all the way up to me like, "You gonna feed me or something?" I don't even know what she wants.
I'll give you one better. The rooster likes to get on top of the little chicken coop that I got inside the coop cage. He gets on top of there and starts crawling until you feed him a treat. He's spoiled.
Yeah, and I haven't even had mine that long. They get attached to you pretty quick. It's weird.
Yeah, I didn't even name the birds. I just like there's supper 1, supper 2. Oh, wait a minute. They caught on to that one.
That's funny.
But I don't name the birds. They're just, they're food, and they produce eggs. The rooster is pretty useless, except for the fact that he takes care of the hens, which is pretty good, by the way. So he's a good rooster.
Yeah,
But
yeah. I've got three roosters, and they
I thought
they
about
don't
getting some
fight
hogs.
too much.
I thought about getting hogs, but the problem is that have you looked at the cost of a hog pen lately?
No, I have no clue.
Yeah, through the roof, man. And like how about this plastic shed, an 8 by 15 foot plastic, that forever plastic shed thing for $1,600 a year ago. and now they want $2,700 for the same shed.
Whoa.
It's keep going up every day. Every day. I haven't even put the thing up yet. That's how lazy I am.
That's another thing I was going to ask Bob is how much were those cattle panels? Or did you already have them?
No, the cattle panels were $29 each at Lowe's.
And that was recent?
Yeah. But the
That's
hog
not
panels,
that outrageous.
no, but the hog panels that he's talking about has more squares. They're smaller squares, and
Yeah.
$50 to $60 a panel.
And they're thicker than heck too.
Right, right.
Yeah. You got a 600-pound pig. You don't want going through it.
Yeah.
I think I bought two of those the cattle panel ones, with the bigger squares,
right.
a couple of years ago, and they were like, I want to say they weren't even $20. I want to say they were like 18 something.
Yeah,
Yep.
they used to be
or something like
$15.
that.
Yeah.
So they have gone up quite a bit.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to.
I mean, everything has, but
I don't know if I want to bite the bullet on getting hogs this year, because that would be one thing that would be probably the easiest to raise as far as meat wise. Goats are a pain because they get sick all the time. Everybody I know that has goats have had some issue with their goats. They have to give them this shot and immunize them for this, and it's like, where's it in?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So say good night to Mike in Florida. Thanks for the.
Mike.
Good night, Mike.
You have a good one.
Well, I'm actually gonna have to tell you guys all good night too, because I've got to kind of start being more quiet because everybody's starting to go asleep around here. So I love you guys. I'm happy to see you, Bob.
Happy to see you too.
Take care, Shanna.
Sorry about that.
I'll talk to you later.
All right, you take care.
I don't even know where it started, but I'm just happy to see you. Love you guys. Bye.
Okay, Bob. So my Chinese hackers want to know how to access your mainframe and where's the core at. I mean, for your Android body.
Yeah, right.
Come back to life. Yeah, it's getting serious. Food's getting more expensive, Bob. You know that already. I mean,
that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. That's why I've been spending all my time focusing on just that.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot less videos and a lot more planning and a lot more raised beds and everything else I can, honestly. This town I live in, 7% of the people live on a fixed income or worse, and they don't have a lot of money. And
right.
If the food gets cut off, they're going to look at 3 gardens. There's 3 people that raise gardens. Well, there's 4 now because the people that brought the house about half mile down the road there, they're starting to raise a garden too. So thank God. But a lot of them have very small yards. They don't have much stuff to grow in. At least they have the seeds to help them grow some food themselves. But it's really bad. And you've seen the shrinkage on the packages lately. All kinds of packages. Shrinkage on the packages.
Oh,
less rolls of toilet paper. Have you looked at some like Alfredo sauce that Walmart used to put out? Used to be in a big jar, right? Now it's like half the size or something like that, and more money. It's worse. So it's really not good. And people haven't stocked up on food for at least a year or two. They're in trouble. They really are, because they're going to be spending.
Even when it
Sorry, go ahead.
That's right. I was saying, even when I order stuff online, I see the difference too. I used to be able to get like 5 pounds. Now they can only do 1 pound at a time.
Yeah, see, Darlene's planting her whole garden this year and made it bigger. And I'm probably going to fill up a 1/4 acre, on one of the plots this year. I've already got about 1/4 of it already done. I put in the root vegetables, and then down the road, there'll be more raised beds down the bottom. And then I'll probably just put in a whole bunch of potatoes on the other side, and grow maybe like, 2,000 pounds of potatoes or something like that. But, just a lot of potatoes, because I figure it takes 500 pounds of potatoes just for me and my kid, a year. And the yarrows not the yarrow, but the sassafras coming up. It's doing pretty good. I'll probably harvest that in 2 months. I grew it last year, started late in the season, so that's a root vegetable, and it's a cousin to the parsnip, and it's supposed to have an oyster taste. So maybe I can sell some of that to Beyond Meats. They can sell it as oysters. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's the root vegetables like that, and then the sunchokes and and other stuff like that. People won't recognize as food. I'm definitely going to grow a lot more sunflowers this year, just because I use it for the chickens to feed them with, and that's an important thing too. And they grow really well here. So, in fact, they grow so well, I forgot to harvest. And by the time we get out there, half the seeds fell to the ground. The chickens are happy as hell. So, and some of the seeds hit around the coop cage. So, I already got sunflowers coming up, volunteers, which they're really good at. So, but yeah, the feed's going to go up, and the prices in the store is going to go up, and the rationing is going to start real soon. And I might be surprised to see a major lockdown before the 4th of July, just to kill the mood. You know what I'm saying? And we already see what they're doing to Canada, so that's not a good deal for us because that's just an omen. I think we're about a month or two behind them all the time, maybe 2 months, 3 months. And I can't imagine living in New York. I wouldn't want to live there, but I live in Washington State, so it's almost as bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What have you been seeing happening around there? That's really concerning.
Nothing recently. I've been kind of off grid.
So you've been sitting at home for 2 or 3 months and then going out once in a while to top off your preps.
Yeah, actually, I don't have to go shopping. But I've been just keeping busy between work and making the raised beds in the greenhouse.
Right.
I added a Bing cherry tree, a black Tartarian cherry tree, a pear tree. I planted 2 goji bushes. I added 2 more grapevines.
Yeah, I can't even find grapes around here.
No, I order them online.
Yeah, well, they have restrictions to Washington State where they can't even import some of those, so it's just a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
You probably want to start growing some native grapes, muscadines.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's it. I have 2 of those, and I got 2 of the red wine grapes.
Right. And as far as fruit trees, I had 1 pear tree die this year and a cherry tree, so I got to replace those. But I have 2 peach trees, 2 plum trees, 1 pear tree, and 1 cherry tree at this point now. So, not sure how much more I want to plant. If they offer me the right amount of money, I'll just get the hell out of here and go somewhere in the southeast. I'm serious. I just really. Let's put it this way: I'll go from Texas all the way east. But even that, you see how the unstable weather they're having right now.
Mm-hmm.
You see how the jet stream's dipping and choppy, and you got baseball size hail, which we've seen before in our lifetime, of course. But if it's more common experience now, we'll get a street full of hail in the street that looks like snow. We're in trouble. So.
Yep.
Now, one person said that they studied the grand solar minimum, said that everything's going to go offline between 2028 and 2032. Well, you won't be able to grow any food. If we keep seeing these volcanoes go off, that'll be becoming a reality. The skies will be full of, volcanic ash for a long time. So
temperature drop, blocking the sun.
Yep. Yeah, we're looking at some hard times. And a lot of weather changes from it because it'll be a lot wetter, cooler. The jet stream is going to be really choppy, and it's going to affect both hemispheres, especially if the stuff in Indonesia goes off or Malaysia. That affects both hemispheres, so we're in trouble. There's plenty of signs of that. You saw that Icelandic volcano go off. It hasn't gone off in 800, 1200 years. And last time that thing went off, there was a global famine. So got a lot of fun things headed for us. So all I can do is we can just plant, prepare, and stock up. People, you need to start buying food. And I mean food. You need to buy canned supplies. You need to buy stuff like that. Forget the bang bang stuff and all that. That'll come to your door. If you got a few of them, you probably can take a few of them if you need to. But the other stuff where you have a couple cans of beans and all the bang bangs and all the the bang stuff to go with it, those people ain't gonna survive long. They're not. Be people that are prepped up and know how to grow stuff. And that's pretty much what it is.
Yep.
We've been emphasizing this for what, 2-3 years now. I mean, did they listen?
Some.
Learn.
Some.
Yes, some do. Learn how to grow herbal medicine too. Herbs that you can use for medicinal purposes, because those are going to be very important too.
That's what I was going to ask you. You grow that too, the medicinal herbs?
Yes, I do.
Because a lot of them are perennials. They come back every year.
Yeah, depending on your client. But
Right.
I'm in 6B zone, so stuff like borage, if it manages to seed, then it will come up. Calinithu, which I plant also in marigolds and chamomile and burdock. I'm growing 7 different herbs this year, including thyme and stuff like that, but those are not included. But yes, I am growing those just for the medicinal purposes because they have maximum benefits.
Good night, Camo. You take care. Much love. Thank you for everything.
So beyond the 7 herbs that I'm growing, additionally beyond thyme and basil and stuff like that, of course, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm growing quite a few of those.
AAP's in the house. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you too.
But I think the people need to actually focus on is actual cash crops. In fact, the cash crops that they can and put away that they'll actually eat. If you don't like green beans and you don't want to eat them, there's no reason to grow them, right? Or potatoes.
Right.
Yeah.
I've got probably 15 bean bushes, not to count I got one of those cattle panel arch things.
Right. Yeah.
The long string beans, they get like a yard long.
Pole beans. Yeah. I grew pole beans last year, and I had a 4-foot row. I had 4-foot row and 3 columns, and I was getting 1.5 pounds of pole beans off that every day. I was sick of green beans. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm sick of them after a while. And that happens. But then zucchini is probably one of the easiest plants to grow, people. Easiest plant to grow that produce the most food. And you can slice them and they're like a sweet cucumber. They don't have that tart taste. You can eat those every day in your salad. I did. A lot better than that stuff you buy in the store. The stuff you buy in the store is like, like the tomatoes, a rubber, whatever, Mostly eat rubber, water rubber, whatever. But you grow your own tomatoes. They're sweet, tasty. And the same thing with zucchini, and zucchini is one of the easiest to grow. Probably the one of the easiest tomatoes for people to grow when they first start out is cherry tomatoes. Those are the easiest, and they produce a lot of tomatoes for your salads. So, I mean, if you don't have any growing experience at this point, those are a couple of the vegetables I would say that you probably should start with. And potatoes is another one. Kale grows reasonably very well. It's hard to kill kale because it will grow during the winter most of the time. In the summer, we were laughing at who said what. I'm looking at the chat. Oh, Aurora Wood. Yeah. You look pretty alive to me, Bob.
No, Michael Joshua says, hi, Dawn, I need 4 subs. And AAP goes, what do you say? He goes, 4 subs, I can barely eat one. Thought that's pretty clever.
So I went into town yesterday and bought feed, and I stopped at Jimmy John's and bought a couple sandwiches. And that's like, hey, give me a couple Cubanos, right? Because I love Cubano sandwiches, right? And you talk about the worst horrible sandwich in the world. I mean, I think Subway is better, and that's not saying much, right, Bob?
Yep. Hey,
It's like,
Penny.
how does this compare to the Philly cheesesteak that I made yesterday, homemade at home, me and my kid? It doesn't. Not at all. I would love one of those miniature milk cows, the Jersey ones, but I don't know if I would actually be able to feed it if everything went to crap. So I probably have to eat the cow, But it'd be nice to have a milk cow, one of those miniature ones. They don't eat as much as a full size one, a Jersey cow, and they you can make all kinds of cheese off those things. You know what I'm saying? From the milk, so. But maybe I'll have to give up that option because I don't really see me putting a cow on this property here. Maybe some pigs, definitely chickens, obviously rabbits. I don't really want ducks other than I want their eggs because they're very sellable. But I never really liked duck, as far as when I used to go duck hunting. And I never really liked the taste of duck to begin with, so I stopped hunting them. But the chickens I love. Yeah, it just keeps squawking. I love you. I love you.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm going to love you a long time in freezer camp.
Yeah.
But, it's funny. But whatever food you can grow, I've suggested people start doing it right now while they can still get the seeds. Because if they don't, they might be in a world of hurt in a couple months. And you're going to and start canning if you can. Because sure, you can buy a lot of food. You know what, Bob? I decided to do one stupid thing. You know what that is?
What's that?
I'm going to go out and buy your supply of freeze-dried food from that, Patriot Supply or whatever. You know why I'm going to do that?
Why?
Because after the first week or two eating that dehydrated food, I want to make sure I use the toilet regularly, like once every hour. Because that stuff's going to rip your guts up if you're not used to it. I tell people if they're going to eat that freeze-dried food, start putting it into your diet, rotate it around. Don't let it sit on the shelf and wait, years, 25 years to actually use it if there's a national emergency. Because if you start using that stuff, I'm telling you, I'll give you about 2 weeks before those MREs start to really dig into you. And you know how those are, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I never experienced it, but I can imagine.
Yeah, right. Right. You're going to be on the toilet a lot. The golden throne. It's like, I'm sure glad I bought this thing because it's really comfortable with the fuzzy, padded seat because I'm going to be using it a lot. And it's heated too.
Yeah.
I wish it's cold as crap, but the thing is that freeze-dried food, everybody's pushing it, these Patriot channels and all these prepper channels, and you need to have a storage of food for 1 year. Right. Get that freeze-dried food and start eating that for a couple of weeks and see what happens to you. Okay? I'm serious. This is a challenge. This is Bob's freeze-dried food challenge.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tell you right now, most of you ain't going to last 2 weeks on that food unless you're used to eating it day in and day out. And then you'll probably develop colon cancer and, several other afflictions. No, I'm serious, Bob. If you ever eaten that stuff before, you try to eat 2 or 3 straight weeks of that freeze-dried food that they say, it'll save you for a year. If stuff hits the fan, you got to eat this food. I'm telling you, man, it ain't going to be that way. You and your relatives are going to be out there in the bunker and you're going to be going, I got to leave the bunker because everything's full down here. They're going to go outside to the woods. They are. They really are. You can't eat that stuff unless you regularly put it into your diet. And if you're going to buy that stuff, honestly, people start using it, rotate it, just like you would any other part of food that you buy or that you produce. Because if you don't, it's like anything else. If you use the junk food all the time, what happens when you stop eating junk food, Bob?
Become more healthy.
No, you have a testimony for this, right? If you're sitting there pounding down McDonald's, fake Beyond Meat burgers, which I'm happy to see that the stock price dropped dramatically last week. If you keep pounding down that fast food your entire life, and then all of a sudden you decide to get healthy, what happens? Your body goes into shock, doesn't it? It's like a drug. You're going to have, everything's going to change in your gut. Your gut health's going to change. So if you're used to eating all that garbage, what's going to happen? I know it's been a while for you, a long time. Anyway,
Sorry.
if you change your diet, Bob, you're going to change your gut and you're going to have problems with your digestive system and everything
I don't
else.
know. I hear that from a lot of people, but I don't know. I just don't have that effect because I change my diets to all kinds of stuff.
Well, if you're used to putting garbage into your gut and then all of a sudden you start putting healthy, non-GMO stuff in there, it's going to change.
Yeah.
You're going to be much healthier, have more energy. You're not going to crave all the sugars and the salts and everything else. That's one of the big things right there. Your blood pressure will go down. A lot of people, they get on these diets and say, well, this is the best diet in the world. Well, guess what? The reason why it's the best diet in the world is because you've been eating crap for most of your life, and that's the truth. I mean, you can attest to that, right?
Yeah.
Right. So if you're not, that freeze-dried food, if you're not used to it, it's going to mess you up within 2 to 3 weeks. And that all that years worth of food that you saved up, put in your magic bunker that you're going to hide from the rest of the world until it all blows over, which it won't. You're going to be out there puking your gut in the woods, taking a crap in the woods because your sewage system is going to be backed up in that little bunker of yours. Trust me. Because nobody's going to want to empty it because they're going to be too tired and sick to do it. And so I'm just warning people right now. The best thing to do is to buy healthy foods that you actually eat every day and rotate them out of your stock. This freeze-dried food is not going to save your butt. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to take the challenge? Go ahead and, I got this box of stuff that my parents bought. That's sitting on the shelf over here. It's freeze-dried food. I'll send it to you. It's got 25 servings. Let's see if you'll last it.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, I know. I know you're good. You're like, hell no. But that's what I'm trying to say.
I have plenty of dehydrated, stuff. I dehydrate my own. I know what it is.
Yeah, it's your own stuff, and it doesn't have preservatives, and it doesn't have all this
Right.
other crap in it, and you know how to prepare it and use it and eat it.
Yeah.
But this stuff you get off the shelf, I don't care if it's non-GMO or not. It's got a bunch of crap in it. And you're not going to be able to eat it for more than 2 or 3 weeks before you start getting like, my stomach hurts. I'm always on the throne, I'm serious. When you upstart somebody's digestive system, it rocks your world. So, does anybody else want to come up here? Or you've already called night?
I'll drop the link.
Because honestly, all we've been doing is having conversations and gut problems, and eating dehydrated food, and it's probably pretty boring, because they don't want to hear the truth. They just want to hear whatever they want to hear.
Yeah.
And that's the point, though. You don't think, I see a lot of people buying into crypto, okay? Oh, that's great. You're going to make a hell of a lot of money on it. But like I told this one guy that one guy, dad, that's a friend of mine that I've known for years. He asked me about Yahoo when it was about $150 a share. I said, well, I probably get it less than 6 months to a year before that thing drops down to like $12 a share because it's all hype. And he's like, oh, okay, I won't invest in it. You know what? He called me up one day and said, thank you for telling me not to invest in that. Because if you look at it right now, the central banks are going to print the digital dollar, okay? And on the digital dollar coin that they show, it's in tech we trust, not in God, in tech. So the central banks are going to take over crypto, crash the crap out of it. A lot of you are going to lose your ass on it. So you're going to ride that roller coaster. Make sure you get up to the top and then dump it before you get down. And it's coming soon. Trust me, a lot sooner than you think it is. Well, Bitcoin's going to do this and that. Well, I wish I would have accepted Bitcoin like 20 years ago, whatever it was, when people started offering to me to do certain jobs for them, because I've been richer than hell. But you know what? I don't think it's going to be worth the damn thing real soon. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to rein in the dollar. They're going to rein in the serfs. They're going to rein in the wealth. They opened up the big box stores and they've been sucking in all the money, and the politicians have been greased. If you look at a socialist society, the politicians are the ones that make the money, right? They're members of the party. They get the beach houses. They get the real expensive salaries. They get all the perks. And all the regular working people, even if they're doctors or professionals like that, they don't get crap. They get paid like twice what the average worker does. You know, but I was really thinking about going to McDonald's tomorrow and getting that $500 bonus. But I'm pretty sure I have to take the jab first before I can get the $500. But you know what? I don't want a donut. I don't want some coffee. I don't want a beer. I don't want to go to watch a sports game to get the jab. Well, all I really wanted out of the whole damn thing was to get a Happy Meal, okay? Because a Happy Meal makes you happy, right?
Yep.
If you give me a Happy Meal, I'll take the jab, and I'll go to hell with you.
Like Rock said, reset is what it's all about.
Oh, it's not a reset. It's a screw you set. Okay? There's a difference. There's a difference. The reset is to reset your wealth and give it all back to them, because then they can build a moat around their castles much bigger, and there's a little thinning of the herd. It doesn't really matter because you're part of the little herd, and the little herd doesn't really matter as long as they got enough of the herd left over to actually, work for them. So I'll make sure that I'm stupid enough but smart enough to wear a badge so I can enforce some stupid laws or carry a rifle, and have fun with that, because guess what? I'm here to defend the Constitution of the United States of America, you commie. B word. And I'm, it's all about me. I'm here, I'm doing my patriotic duty, and I'm wearing my mask, and I'm going to take the job because I'm a hero. Give me a freaking break. Wake up, people. Turn the tables over like Joshua did and kick them in the butt and start getting out the guillotines, because it's time for that. I'm not advocating violence. I'm just saying the guillotine is then cut their asses off from your wealth and keep it for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, have you had enough yet? If you haven't had enough yet, you will have enough yet by the end of this year, because they're going to squeeze you harder, and they're going to sit there and throw you some more crumbs. Oh, let's give me another fourth. This sounds like my old days, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, how long they got to scream they're going to screw you? It's been almost 3 years. They're going to screw you, and this is how they're going to do it. And while they're screwing us, they were screwing me and just taking down one video after another because of your little girlfriend. Your lovely little girlfriend that hates your butts. Same with screwing her other girlfriend now. And, finally realized that I was right. And no issues with her. She's a good lady. She just got the wrong little little mo into her little thing. And now that little mo's working her way into some other little prepper channels to bring them down. Get it?
Yeah.
That's your girlfriend, man. She loves you. I think she honestly hates you because she loves you so much, dude. You know? But, you know, when I wish I lived in a $235,000 house over there in some place that I can't mention, because that would be doxing somebody. But you can always track somebody down, figure out where the hell they live, you know. And you can always figure out who they work for and who they take money from, and whether they're, paid by somebody.
Exactly.
Yeah, because if I was a stoned out ex-nurse, I would probably want to do that shit. Because I want the easy money and the easy life until they screw me. But, that's all history on the bridge, right? Let the water rage.
Mm.
We know who the bad guys are and the good guys are. And, one of them got food too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But how long is it going to take for people to stand up and say, I'm not going to take this freaking crap anymore. I'm done with this stuff. And I'm not going to be a victim. You see what they did over in Canada. They start hauling priests away. They're arresting priests now for spreading the word of God because they're violating some curfew. Give me a break. How long does it take for people to stand up and say enough is enough? I like my life the way it is, and you're screwing with it. That's all I can basically have to say. You people, you got to stand up and start fighting back. You got to stand up and say no. If you stand up enough, you put out your little V signs out there and wear your mask. Enough will be enough. If you refuse to cooperate with their crap and say, I'm going to open my business now and the hell with you and your restrictions. If you come into my door, I'm just going to kick your door out the back end and put you in the garbage can in the dumpster head first. And, I'm big enough guy to do it. Pretty sure Snaps could do it too. He's a pretty big guy too, I could probably one hand most of these little inspectors,
Yeah.
I mean, just throw them in the garbage and say, the hell with you. And go down to City Hall and stand in front of the City Hall and protest and say, you are gone. You are unelected. We are electing new officials to run our city, to run our government, to run our county, to run our state. You're done. That's it. We, the people, remove you now. And we're running our own damn elections and we're getting rid of you. Done. And then you got the screwy federal government that thinks they can run everything and run their little psyops and their little illegal organizations like three-letter agencies, which are not constitutional in the first place, including the big one, which starts with an I, that runs out of Puerto Rico. Their office runs out of Puerto Rico. Who gave them the power to do crap? Well, I guess in 1871, right? Or 1913, right? We, the people, need to stand up and say, we're done. We're done with this crap. We're not going to become socialist. We're not going to have socialized this and that and everything else. And if you stand in our way, we need to walk on top of you and take back control of our own destiny. If we don't do that, if the people don't do that, you don't stand up right there in your small town and say, hell no, Mr. Mayor, we're not going to be locked down. You can go kiss my ass. You know what? We know where you live. This is a small town, Mr. Mayor. You want us to wear a mask and you want us to shut everything down? We know where you live, buddy. Guess what? There's an easy way to do this. You put them in their car and say, goodbye. You just became a resident of California or some other liberal big city. You're done here. What about my house and my possessions? Oh, your house burnt down, my friend. F you. It burnt down from a prairie fire. Hey, Bob, can you go ahead and torch that little piece of grass back there? I'm just kidding. That's not what you do, but you do run them out of town and say, look, you have no authority anymore. You walk into town, you look at the city council, say, look, you're either in or you're voted out. You either make the change right now and throw the mayor out of town, because the city council in most places can actually get rid of the mayor. Do you know that? It's not the mayor that has power to really fire the police. It's actually the city council in small towns. Now, in most counties, sheriffs run and are elected as the chief law enforcement of that county. But if you look at Minnesota County up there where they had those problems, a county council actually appoints the stupid sheriff over there in Minnesota. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, they appoint him. The sheriff over there in Minnesota County is not elected over in Minnesota. In Minneapolis, it's elected by a county election board. The county councilmen run and elect and actually, vote in the sheriff. Now, what's wrong with that one? It starts at the small level. You just say, enough is enough. If you don't stop this crap right now, Mr. Mayor, City Council, we're going to vote you out. We're not going to wait for elections. We're going to have a referendum and have you removed from office within a matter of weeks. That's how you do it. And then you go to your county and do it.
That wasn't good.
No, it's not good. But anyways, this is how you achieve it in a nonviolent way is you just go ahead and replace your city council and your mayors in your small towns. You work your way up into the county, and then you start pushing on the other counties and say, look, you know what? If you don't stop all this crap, you're not going to be able to pass through this area here. The hell with your intrastate commerce. That's what the Civil War was fought about anyway, interstate commerce. Not interstate, but intrastate. Remember? You know what the Civil War was fought about, Bob? It was fought over intrastate, as in TRA, not inter, like ERT.
Right,
TER. I did it backwards. I'm dyslexic. So interstate commerce is different than intrastate commerce. Interstate commerce means it goes across the entire country. Intrastate means it goes from state to state. So if we're no longer going to accept your goods and services from your state, that's interstate commerce. We're going to do fines, whatever. They already have that anyway. They have IFTA tax, which you're aware of because you're a trucker, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're also aware of alcohol taxes. If you go from one city to a county to another county to another state or county, there's a whole bunch of fees attached to that. You know that, right? It's racked up there on the bill of lading, right? And you got your licenses in your truck for everything you got, right? Right? Just to move some beer from point A to point B. And a lot of stuff like that. And that's interstate commerce. Now, if you decide, well, you know what? You can't move shit through our county. Well, it's still legal. You know what I'm saying? So you shut down those cities. So if you shut down all the stuff going into the big cities, what's going to happen to the big cities in those counties? Well, I'm speaking the truth there, Snaps. You know it. This is how you do it. These big cities want to dictate policy to you. What in your counties that are surrounding those big cities, you shut it down. You start at the local level, the city council, mayors. You go up to the county, then you go up to the state, and you start pulling this stuff with the interstate commerce, which is what the Civil War was fought about. And you just shut it down and say, look, you know what? If you don't change your policies over there in your county, we're not going to ship anything into you or out. Now, if you're landlocked, you're screwed, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
If you're landlocked, you're screwed because every county around you decides to surround you, which has a very small population. But they decide, hey, we're not going to let anything in and out of this county and this big city. The big cities that are making all these policies, they're trying to push this socialism. They're done. They're going to starve. Let them eat cake. What's the first thing they're going to do when this happens? You're going to see a lot of people walking out of that county looking for handouts. because Big Brother is taking care of them for so many years. And what are they going to get? Well, they're going to get some people that really kind of say, here's some food, help you get where you're going, or hit the road, Jack. And that's where it's going to have to be. If you want to change the course of what's going on right now and stick your thumb right in the eye of big business and central banks. Because to be honest with you, their money isn't worth crap. In fact, I think that money's going to be cheaper than toilet paper. I don't know about you, but I keep about 200 rolls of toilet paper around just in case. I don't keep that much money. Right. I don't have that much money in toilet paper volume either, sitting around my house. But, this is where you actually, Bob, this is where you make the difference. You tell down, you talk to your city council, and if they don't want to agree with you, fine. We're going to do a reprimand, and we're going to vote you out right now. We're going to initiate an initiative. Oh, you can't vote me out. I had this one guy over in Georgia where I lived in one county. Now he was a city councilman, and you know what? He was voted in for life. I said, how the hell did that happen? Well, he was appointed for life, and I said, who appointed him? And he had veto power over all the other city councilmen. I was like, are you crapping me? So this guy has absolute power, and you can elect all the city councilmen you want, and he can actually just cancel that out, right? Is that crazy or what? That's the corruption right there that you need to get rid of. But it starts at one. Yeah, it starts with one person at a time. Stand up, say, I'm not going to do this, and get your neighbors to surround your city council and your mayor and say, look, this shit's going to end right here, right now. I don't care about the county. I don't care about the state. In our city, we're going to end this right now. And no more intrusion from the federal government, from the county, from the state. We're going to do it right here, right now, the way we wanted to. Or you're going to be out in your butt. That's how you do it. Will people do this? Probably not.
Exactly. No one's waking up to do that, Anyway, I'm going to play this video of Rock Uncle. That's the last video I have here to play.
Okay, well, I'm going to drop down anyway, so it's nice having you up here again, Bob, and I hope I didn't do too much damage to the dam. But,
Of course not.
I'm a little unfiltered. I can't help it. At least I didn't swear much this time. You want to take back your life, people? Stand up right now and start at the local level and tell your city council and your mayor, we're over with this. This is done. We're not going to let you starve wealth. We're not going to let you close down our businesses. We're not going to let you keep the big box stores open so they can pay off the politicians that are making a ton of money off this right now. We're done. And by the way, we're suing you because you shut down our businesses, and we're going to sue you, the state, the county, and the federal government for everything that we lost, because you need to monetarily compensate us for a constitutional violation of our rights. And you're going to pay terrible damage, because in court, you'll have to pay terrible damage. And trust me, I worked for lawyers, so I know what I'm talking about. I never lost a case in court, whether defending myself or advocating for a client. And I'm not a lawyer. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Have a great night, Bob.
You too, Joe.
Much love, brother. Talk to you later.
Much love. Thanks for all the info. You have a good night. Hope everyone is growing their own food. Try to be self-sufficient as possible. Anything you can do would help. This is Rock Uncle's Mason video testimonial. Smurfer Girl, whatever. Welcome back. Yep, I'm gonna drop the link if anyone wants to come up. I'm gonna play this video right now. So I don't know if you want to wait a minute. It's Rock Uncle and episode 2, The Masons. Hey Callie, welcome back. I'm gonna play Rock's video right now.
My parents finally separated. If you've seen episode 1, you know that's a good thing. The dad character was now living with his girlfriend. My mom had a surprise call from an old boyfriend from high school. Let's call him John. One night, while on the phone with John, the phone line went dead. Our car started up and went out the driveway, down the road, and gone, followed by a Volkswagen. The dad character's girlfriend happened to have a Volkswagen. So we knew who had taken our car, our only car. With a friend from school, I went to get our car when the dad character wasn't home. The car had been fixed not to start. But his truck was there, and it did start, so we took it. Over the next few days, a plane kept flying over our house. The dad character had friends who were pilots, so we got a radio and started listening to them talking, looking for the truck. They also talk about the dad character's lawyer, the most expensive lawyer in town. Then one day when I was at school, there was a knock at the door. It was a policeman. He asked my mom if her son had a .22 rifle. She said, yeah, and he said, your son's been reported shooting at a power station up the road, and he needed to take the .22 for comparison, which he did. "10 minutes after he left, the phone rings. It's the dad character, who says either tell him where the truck is or our son is going to jail. So she told him where the truck was. She didn't know. We had figured out the car he stole must have a starter bypass switch somewhere. So we go up there and try to start the car and find the switch that day. And we took the car back. Soon after all this, the dad character comes to our house while I was at school and took all of our valuables and weapons. and beat my mom. Meanwhile, John, who happens to live in the same town as my mom's brother, my uncle, we're going to call him Stinker. John's telling Mom, you can just come live with me. And Stinker is offering to help us move. So we move. To the promised land. As soon as we get there, John says, well, you can't stay with me. So we have to stay with Stinker for a few months. Until my mom can find a job and get us a place to live. And John, 2 months later, gets married to his fiancée that he already had. And who was best man? My mom's brother, Stinker. And in the meantime, the dad goes to court, alleging desertion, spousal abuse, and the judge grants custody of me to him. Mom receives a letter from the dad with some papers. It says sign the taxes so he can claim me on his taxes and sign over the house, and he'll drop custody. So she signed. My mom received $9,000 when the house sold, then was approached by a nephew, a disgraced former FBI agent turned lawyer. And he has a sad song begging for money, and she gives him $5,000. And what did the dad, pilots, the lawyer, the judge, the nephew, John, the cops, and Stinker all have in common? They were Masons. Once I was established in life, I was approached to join the Masons. Twice. I declined. I was intrigued, and I investigated the Brotherhood of the Masons. If a fellow Mason asks for anything, you're obligated to do it, forsaking blood for the Brotherhood. I had occasion to ask the dad about the Masons, and this is how it went. So I was asked to join the Masons, I said. Tell me about your secret society. Without a pause, he says, it's not a secret society, you know it exists. It's a society with secrets. But is it satanic? And again, without a pause, he says, you should join. The Brotherhood can get you anything you want in this life. So that answered that. Oddly enough, I was asked to join the Masons again right after that. They're in every town in the world. You know them and you don't know them. They're there and they're not there. They're in control without you knowing they're in control. And who does that remind you of?
Awesome, Rock. Let me drop the link to your channel or your video here. Rock always puts good videos out. Here's the link right here. You're always welcome, Rock. Cool deal. That's what's up, Smurfer. That's cool. Hey, Secret Science Siren, how you doing? Thanks, Stefo. Appreciate it. Y'all drop your channel links in the chat if you want to. Yeah. Yeah, Rock always does a great job. You too, AP. Drop your video or your channel link, either one, don't matter. You know, all stay connected. Don't want to hear any more rumors going on about anybody. That's what's up, Rock. Keep it going. You be busy, Smurfer. Yeah, no more dead rumors. I don't want to hear any more any of that from anybody. That's really crazy. There you go. There you go, Rock. You're funny. I didn't hear that, Rock. Really? Is that true? I'll have to make a video on that. It is so sad to hear. Wow, Callie. I would have done the same thing. Yep, same here, Captain Tom. Getting tired. Much love. Thank you. Thank you all. You're all awesome. It's good to see everybody again. I'll be making more appearances. I'll make sure of it. Yep, we'll go to Rock's channel. Let's rest in peace, Rock. Yep, my condolences to for Rock. Thanks, AP. I'm glad you're all right too. I'm glad everyone's all right here. It's messed up that something like that has to happen. There you go. I hear you, Callie. That's what's up. Baby True just dropped her channel. Grab her up. And I will drop my email in here just in case you don't have it. If anyone else wants to keep in touch, that's my email. Maybe Bob can build a new Robo Rock. I don't know. I'll have to check in that cloning. Yeah, it's definitely great to see everyone. Like a family get together. Yeah. Kyler says, behave you all and call your mother and say hello. She needs that. I know I'd give my last breath to hear their voices. That's so true. You're all right. My other channel, okay. Just in case I do have to go over there, I guess. When this channel had 2 strikes for the last few months, I've been going on to this other channel, True Seeker. I dropped a link. It's got the same name. It just doesn't have the dash in between the True Seeker and the 2020. But here is my backup channel, just in case you'd like to see it. And if ever this channel gets another 2 strikes, I'd have to go back over there and use that one again. No, it wasn't that long ago. Baby Truth lost her channel, so I think she's still starting over. Do you not hear me? Hello? All right, got you. That's my backup channel, and that's what I have been using the past couple months because this channel had 2 strikes, and I tried to let everybody know I could. I love you too, Camo. Thank you. So your baby's got 1 strike on the backup. I didn't get the strike on the backup yet. I had got my warning though. Hey Joanne, how you doing? Yeah, you're just a farmer now, Drop. Well, I see like everybody here has strikes, huh? No. Yep. Well, when I get 2 strikes, I just stopped using this channel. You know, I know some of you's lost channels already. Try and hang on to it. Exactly, AP. That's the truth. When you go against their narrative, you get a strike. Yeah. I just looked at mine. I got till May 27th, and the second strike will be dropped. I thought they were around the same time. There you go, Smurfer. Yay. You'll be on the trending now. That's crazy, Rock. Wow. The average education of men who won World War II was 8th grade. The average of people who are destroying our country from Congress, 16 years. Never stops seeking or spitting your truth, yo. Yeah. Crazy times we're in, everyone. But I would like to stay. It is late. I didn't even plan on staying this long. It's 12:20 a.m. I gotta get up early and get back at it. Work before work, then work after work. The afterlife does look pretty good, Rock. I'm glad to be here. Just imagine though, you know, just hearing that, you know, it's wow. It's just unbelievable. Let this be a lesson, you know, when someone does that, you definitely want to check it out before making any tribute videos or anything. Yeah, it's always good to see you, AP. And meet friends, yep. Red Dawn, how you doing? I'm not afraid. They can't harm us unless we let them. Yep. All right, Rocky, do a tribute video. I'll play it. You gonna make yourself a tribute video as well? Like Blind says, be strong, head on a swivel, don't bow to them that want to kill you. Much love, good night, all. Be safe as you can be. Peace out. Yep. Thanks everyone for making this awesome. Thanks, Modi. I'm glad I'm okay too. I'm glad everyone here is okay. Well, you've heard it here first from Rock Uncle. Rock Uncle died tonight. It was sad in other news. Yeah. Maybe I'll have to do a tribute video before I go to bed. Good to see you too again, Darlene. I'm glad you made it. Hope you had a good Mother's Day. Hope every mother here had a good Mother's Day. I know it's past now. Okay, Smurfer, I will. I promise. Do a funny one. Well, I'll be back. I won't take so long off. I'm definitely going to keep in more touch, no doubt. Awesome, Smurfer. The most amazing snuggles. Okay, Camo. You have a good night too. Everybody that's here, good night. Much love to you all. Thank you for coming and thank you for contacting me and concerned. But I'm really all right. There's no problems going on here. No medical issues or anything like that you hear. No tubes down my throat. No cancer, no anything. That's crazy, Smurfer. That's really crazy. Much love. Much love, Rod. Much love to everybody. I'm going to get going now, right? You all have a good one. I'm not going to say I'll be back tomorrow or tonight. I don't want to say I will be back and then not show up. But I'll try to come back like I was before on a regular basis, at least 3 or 4 times a week, if possible. I just can't do it all night long like I used to. Is anyone going to go do a live right now or anything? You can drop your link. Y'all meet up. Y'all don't have to split up if you want to hang out together and keep chatting and stuff. Rest in peace tonight, Bob. Yes. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Rest in peace. You take care of Backwoods, Rock, Darlene, Magical Mystery Skywatcher, Drops Family, Garden, Cameliana Rose. Yeah, Baby Truth, Smurfer, Girl Whatevs, AAP, Backwoods. everyone that's here. Much love to you all. Thanks, Rock. I love you all too. You're all awesome. You really are. You know. All right, I'll end it now so I can get some sleep, and I'll see you soon. Much love to you all. And again, thank you for everything. Take care, everyone. Much love.